Hey guys, Chainsaw Squirrel here. I'm here on Halo 5 to show you guys something I made recently. I've been wondering what to make as my next Forge map. I've only made 2 so far on Halo 5. And I decided I was going to make Hadley's Hope from Aliens. If any of you have ever seen James Cameron's Aliens, wonderful, wonderful film, I'm sure you'll agree. It's really, I'm a really big fan of it, and I thought I'd go ahead and make this map. So, unfortunately, I couldn't make it very big, because of the large amount of detail I went into. It somewhat limited the size. I actually reached the maximum object count on the map, so I could not have made it any bigger without reducing a lot of the detail. And yeah. Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot, cinematics. Oh well. So maybe I need to add those in.
Round 1.
This is... what the... okay. There were a couple of turrets there. I guess I'm gonna have to change the game mode. Sorry about this. That wasn't meant to happen. Okay. Let's see. Map. Place. Guess that's...
Round 1.
ah yes, there they are. Unfortunately, my budget wasn't enough to I should stop saying that word, to just kind of pretty up that little hallway there. This one, of course, I could, but it was only just enough budget. So, you know, kind of skipped out on that a little bit. Anyway, I've not actually made a proper game type for this yet. I have a rough idea on what I'm going to do. It's going to be pretty similar to normal infection with a few little differences just to adapt it for this map. So I'm going to get rid of the shotgun. I'm going to give like 20% camouflage, something like that. It's going to be an assault rifle and a pistol with 1 clip in each.
2 minutes left.
Oh, shut up. Stupid announcer. And the zombies are going to be a little bit weaker, but they're going to be fast, and they're going to be well, harder to see. And one of the reasons for this is, well, not because of this area. I've had to sort of... this is naturally a more survivor friendly area, so I've sort of put stuff down to break line of sight and stuff. I've tried to make this as accurate as I can to some extent. Unfortunately, like there's no gap between here and these doors. The doors should just be right there. Same with that in the films, but as you can see from these things, yeah, you kind of have to put the door back here. Well, I suppose I could just put the door here. It doesn't matter because there's no room behind that. But that's what I did with this one because of those. You know, otherwise the backs of these things would just be sticking out into that room. So anyway, moving on. Is the door open and close? I should get through this pretty quickly before the round ends. Oh yeah, that's a little alarm. This is the ops room, where the Marines camp out in the film just before all hell breaks loose.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Shut up. I don't care. So yeah, here's some computers. This is where Hex was looking at the display for the robot sentries. Unfortunately, I can't really put one of those down. It's the console, load of
10 seconds.
stuff and things, And here is the thing that opens the shutters. It's nice and stormy out there.
Round 1.
There's not much left, but I'll just go through the rest of it anyway.
Round 2.
There is also one little thing that I have to actually go on Forge mode to show you, because I can't show you it on custom game, which is kind of silly of me to pick custom games instead of Forge. Oh well. I'll open this door, and it's in there. Well, what am I talking about? In there, that's like another zombie spawn. You can't get in there. I would have put some vents in that lot that you could go through, but honestly it'd be just way too much effort to balance it out and make it so that like it's not too survivor friendly, and people would just camp out like there in there like fuck, and just screw the zombies over every time. So it was just like, I can't be bothered to make it all just, nah, just effort, fuck it. And I was kind of running out of budget anyway on my objects, so I just decided not to do that and make it just a zombie spawn area, and they come out of there. One little thing I didn't mention before: zombies or aliens can spawn up here. When I say spawn, they don't really spawn, they teleport here. They spawn in a little box not far from here, where they teleport through to any receiver node just randomly. So yeah, so they can actually bust through the ceiling like in the film. Originally they would have been able to bust through the floor as well, but budget problem, so I had to get rid of the wooden floor, and plus it looked kind of crappy anyway. I mean, it looks a little crappy just with a wooden ceiling, but hey, I just kind of preferred you know, the realism, I suppose, or authenticity, that's the word, authenticity to the film in terms of well, I don't know what the word is, but yeah, you probably know what I mean. Okay, so now I'm going to go on Forge and show you the last little tidbit of this map that I can't show you on this. Alright. Oh yeah. Looks kind of crappy without bake lights on, doesn't it? Now you see where my lighting budget went. Much better. Much better indeed. Okay. First I've got to press this button. And then open this door. Move this piece of shit out of the way. And it's in. Oh, I could have just killed myself, I suppose, and done it that way. Okay. Little button that spawns here. It switches on the emergency lights and deletes all the other lights. So now it's all nice and dark and red and ominous looking. Hooray! Let's just have a look through the rest of it.